Alliance formed.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is going to be a 2 versus 2. It's going to be 2 Yuris, each on an opposite team. So it's going to be allies and Yuris versus allies and Yuri. I'm an ally. I'm red. And this is going to be a super pro 2 vs 2. It's going to be a good game. So we're going to scout the map. The other allies is trying to scout me. He with the dogs, and Yuri probably comes with the brutes.
Building. New construction.
So this is a super interesting game, I think.
Beacon placed.
That he didn't have that area scouted, so there's no way his brutes gonna beat the two initiates.
Training.
And the brutes are already damaged, so I'm trying to scout. And sometimes allies are making air before
New construction option.
warfare. Dude, that's really terrible to do in 1 vs 1 because all they gotta do is make a couple IFVs and grizzly tanks and just rush you. Get 3 miners. They're gonna be in one miner, then 2 miner, and 3 miners, and just attack them. But since it's 2 vs 2, you do like sneaky tactics where you make one guy make an air defense, make the second guy make an air defense, and you could kind of like work it a little bit. It's kind of like tricky, especially if you're Korea. It works with Korea. They just move this MCV very soon. Harassing the power plant.
Yep, running smooth. On the go, made for speed.
I got IVs. This guy did this more than one time. And a lot of the times your ally doesn't even notice the air. It's like really weird. Like they're just not paying attention sometimes, and you go like, look out, look out. Like League of Legends is a team game, and like Yuri is too if it's like more than, if it's like 2 vs 2 or 3 vs 3. But the thing is, sometimes people don't do this that often. There's like no ranked system for like Yuri's Revenge. So like sometimes like a lot of people like, I don't know, it's just a little different when you do it less often. In Yuri's Revenge, you do 1 vs 1's a little bit more often. It just seems different. Like in League of Legends, you have to. It's a team game every time. And this is a team game only sometimes. If you do a lot of custom games, it's team games more often. But it's like a little something where you gotta kind of like. It's kind of like a psychology thing where you you gotta kind of expect what your opponent's gonna do, and if you don't have that like expectation, you're gonna win less 2 vs 2s and 3 vs 3 games. Cause some of it's like individual effort, multiplied, and some of it is like kind of like synergized teamwork. It's a little bit of both.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Securing position.
Building. Building.
Ready to destination command. Good to go. Securing position.
Okay, so got the lab up, and this Yuri is fighting the other Yuri. We don't really have a whole lot of.
Select target. Unit
And I'm gonna
ready.
pair drop my ally. So I'm gonna go for this lab.
Tools of the trade. Running. Everything's made to fit.
Unit
On
ready.
course.
Got the lab. If he would have let me get that, see if I would have got it, but I don't think he's that dumb enough to let me get it. And he was not happy about that. I was like, no, I could go for this. I want to try to retrieve that, but
On the go.
Unit lost.
it's dead. So my build order, actually, I did the wrong build order here.
Chronosphere detected.
You gotta kind of build like a little bit down to the right a little bit.
Yep.
I haven't done this build order like all the time, but
Unit ready.
I've done it in, I think, other videos recently.
Orders. Double time.
There wasn't a lot of recent videos, but you know what I'm saying.
Beacon detected. Unit
Yeah, so important. This is making it hard for the
construction complete.
Yuri to attack my Yuri. The bad Yuri to attack the good Yuri.
How about some action?
Reinforcements ready.
It's just kind of like a base defense for him. So like
Ready as ever.
Shield.
defensive pair drops are not a bad idea.
Building.
And long distance mining is a little bit unprofessional, but sometimes you gotta do it.
Closing in.
Unit ready.
He's not really moving his, if he would have moved his MCV to the top spot instead of the bottom right spot, it would be like more of a direct conflict. Like
Unit
you kind of delay the conflict a little bit.
Some action.
Unit ready.
He's got a lot of mirages and prisms. I gotta be careful, especially because of those prism tanks countering my units.
Unit lost.
Prism tanks are always a real X factor and a pain for LA versus LAs.
Unit lost.
There's like just really no good way to beat him. It gets to the point where it gets like where prism tanks just don't want to die and they kill everything. So prism tanks are done. I got a pillbox and mirage tanks. He can't go into that defense because he'll lose. He'll die if he went into that pillbox. And my armor's about the same size as him, maybe slightly bigger. I want to try to snipe off some of these prism tanks if possible.
Unit ready.
Sneak up. Sometimes I try to do a random paradrop.
Chronosphere ready. Unit ready.
Look, he doesn't have any air defense, and I run into the area, and I just kind of pick him off a little bit.
Unit lost.
Okay, but that's really good though. I got that. No, I paradropped. I'm trying to I'm more focused on the chronosphere right now than the paradrop. But let's see if I could get the refinery. It really messes them up a lot more than you think. Because of all the miners have to do distance. Oh, and I was like not seeing this. Oh man, see that was a tough one. But I realized 5 seconds after, I was like, wait a minute, he got some of the buildings. He didn't get my MCV, which is good. I was focused on something else. But the bad part is, he got my chronosphere. He killed my chronosphere with his chronosphere. So that's bad for me.
Psychic dominator detected.
Psychic denominator.
Building.
So psychic dominators are going. So blue is a really good player.
Construction complete. Select target.
So that's my next chronosphere. I put it near my MCV so I could shield both, perhaps.
Estimating distortion error.
Like he's trying to sneak on this ore in the middle.
Dioptic manifold.
Construction complete.
Readjusting stabilizers.
Building. Unit lost. Warning. Genetic mutator activated.
In working condition. High speed, low drag.
Unit ready.
Now I'm actually a little bit afraid to fight the blue. He has too many prism tanks, and my build order is more suited for high mirage versus Yuri's and stuff. But if you get too many prism tanks, I took the wrong path right there for this 3 tanks. But when you get a lot of prism tanks, you just want to avoid confronting the other allies. I'm gonna take the hill advantage and kind of defend. Got the battle fortress. That's definitely an aid. So I could snipe off another prism tank. Oh man, almost.
Unit ready.
See, purple's going into blue's base now. Oh, purple's going around to try to sneak up on me. He might, I don't know if he's gonna try to shoot the miners first and then go for my base, or just sneak up and go straight for the base.
Unit ready. Ore miner under attack.
That's pink, not purple attacking right there.
Ore miner under attack. Unit ready.
But I think I got my battle forces to try to help.
Unit lost.
See, that's 2 different disc groups. That's good Yuri and bad Yuri. And I want to keep the MCV still until the shield wears off. I do not want to lose the MCV. And really, most of my air defense, I got some of this Patriot missiles, but this battle fortress is gonna have to do the work.
Unit lost.
He's trying to micro me a little bit with his disc, but they failed because battle fortress usually beats discs. As long as it's not too many and they're not.
Chronosphere ready.
As long as the battle fortress can keep up with the disc speed, the battle fortress usually wins. So, I think my Yuri's beating the other Yuri because of the genetic mutator. We didn't actually, unfortunately, didn't see it, but that's what happened. He got him back with the mutator. He mutated the other Yuri's brutes and became his brutes. So now I gotta kind of run away because I don't want these Rocketeers. If it kills my battle force, it's gonna kill all those other units real bad.
Building.
So I knocked
Select target.
super weapons off over there.
Construction options.
I'm the only one with the super weapon.
On the prowl, green and unseen.
Okay, I might need some IFVs. That would be nice if Yuri would put a Gad bunker on my base. Like he's going for Yuri.
Is under attack. Unit ready.
And putting a Patriot missile in Yuri's base just seems not right.
Ally is under attack. Sold.
Nobody here but us trees.
But I was trying to block him from getting one of his buildings.
Construction.
Okay, and then he has a lot of prism tanks. But the game's really not over yet because Yuri lost his base,
Going mobile.
but he has a big army still. The purple Yuri.
Creeping ahead.
Now I wanted to sneak up on his minus. I was like, oh crap! If I get caught with his prisms firing downhill at me, I'm gonna die like real fast because his prisms are getting really strong.
Unit lost.
So Yuri, the other Yuri, I mean my Yuri, is helping me kill those miners in the middle. Knocked out in a couple discs, enemy discs.
Unit lost. Our base is under
So I'm being attacked over here.
ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
And there's a good thing about not moving the base down. My base can't get killed by those Mirage and Grizzly tanks right there.
Tools of the trade. Running smooth.
I want a refinery to be built down, but like maybe it's even better they can't shoot any buildings.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
There's a lot of back and forth here. But this ally is capable of killing both of us, by the way, so we still had to play very carefully. And the Yuri's not dead. His base is dead, but not his army. Just masterminds, I don't know. I'm just gonna go in for an attack and like hope my guy beats his because I can't really contribute anything over there. There's a scout Grizzly tank, super expensive fodder is a Grizzly tank.
In order. Made for
And I see, okay, I do not want to go in right there.
going mobile. Creeping
I
ahead.
have a chronosphere, but he's moving too fast to use it
Building.
on units.
Transformer panels in order.
And if you chronosphere half your army away, you're gonna lose half your army and then kill something. So you don't want to chronosphere your army if you need your army to be big to fight.
Unit ready.
So boom.
Unit ready.
I'm worried about his Rocketeers right now. Okay, I lost
Unit ready. Unit
lost
lost.
that. Battle Fortress.
Sank in order. Squared away.
Trying to sneak up so I could get this purifier.
Unit ready.
No. Okay, my Yuri's beating him. Looks like he won.
Chronosphere detected.
Now it's just us two versus his allies.
Unit defeated. Unit ready.
Well, this allies has really a lot of air defense and a lot of prism tanks, so I really can't even fight their prism tanks.
Unit ready.
I can go
Force
anywhere.
shield ready.
Up and over.
Like all he has to do is
Transformer panels in order.
Rocketeers and prism tanks and it'll kill everything.
Running smooth.
And he's got the IFVs and air defense too to kill the Yuri's discs. And all my ally has is Yuri, so it's basically just a disc. Well, he has a couple other units, but still. This ally is really built up. He's not going to be easy to kill.
Target.
Right, so what do? I don't know if I could beat him 1v1, honestly, because of this just a high amount of units and prism tanks. So I'm going to attack him when the Yuri's attacking. We're going to hit him. It's a 2v2. We're not going to like go 1v1 after the somebody won or lost. So Chronosphere has IFVs.
Chronosphere activated.
You know, it'd be more interesting if I didn't Chronosphere those IFVs to see if he could stop us. But I just did it because I kind of wanted to win the game. But sometimes,
Unit lost.
now he sees I'm going in, he sells his Chronosphere off. Honestly, the allies would beat the Yuri 1v1 for sure. Especially if I didn't Chronosphere those IFVs. Yeah, the ally. So we have to double team him and just take the win. Since the Yuri beat the other Yuri, we're just gonna try to take the win. I'm gonna leave one power plant up just for fun. But I just realized he moved his MCV because I want to see this fight.
Unit ready.
He's got
Ready.
just discs and magnetrons trying to win with that. So we're just attacking him. There's so many prisms, but
Unit ready.
his prisms are like perfectly positioned. Look, it's hard to kill him.
Unit
But
promoted.
we're double teaming him. 2 versus 1. 2 versus 1 and he still put up a little bit of fight, but we got him. There you go, boom boom.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Yeah, I do not think that Yuri would have beat the ally 1 versus 1. So we just had to like take the win, and if he would have killed my Yuri and I would have been alone, I did not want to 1 versus 1 that ally alone because he had he was really built up. It's a good game. Thanks for watching. So we're gonna win this 2 versus 2, and that's a pro game. There's a good players, and it's a lot more exciting than
You are victorious.
regular players.